Hello everyone, SiegeLink here, back with another episode of MTG Arena. Play with Demir control again. We'll see how things go. Pretty good starting hand. Do this immediately. Random folk call in the background. Drawing a land there is good. So now we can play this guy and hold up Disdainful Stroke, even though right now that's not a worry. Well, actually I guess it kind of is, since he could have 4 mana next turn. Being in Boros aggro, it's surprising that he doesn't have anything yet. Wait a second, why does he have those cards? Perfect card to counter here. Because now it doesn't die, it even says nice. Currently there's no reason to play Wall of Mist. And I don't have that many creatures, so if I hit Ritual of Suit, I want to at least have that option. So ideally Swamp into Ritual of Suit, because both these guys won't die to Ritual of Suit. So I can Survey and buff this guy up by 1. Okay, that's what I wanted to hit there. Okay, keep both those on top. I think given the hand I have, and knowing that that's the card coming up, I think I will play Wall of Mist. Ooh, what's that one? Oh, interesting. Yeah, Murder being double black here is actually hurting me quite a bit. Yeah, Death Touch is pretty hard counter to both those creatures, so at least means he can't properly attack me. I really want to hit a Swamp here so I can play this, and this, or this, and Murder ideally. Really? He didn't kill this guy. That's very surprising. Yeah, bro, I can just trade here, and I'm fine with that. I even hit Ritual Suit, but that's not really good against his deck. He's in white-red ramp? Since when was this a thing? I feel like I have to play this just so he doesn't... Because he might run out of cards this turn, but I kind of doubt it given his deck style. I can chump block this guy with Reassembling Skeleton, return to the battlefield, and cast this, which I guess is fine. This guy I can actually just chump block with Wall of Mist. If Wall of Mist was 1 power or 1 toughness ahead, I could actually deal with that guy perfectly. If I want to, I can also trade with this. He'll exile one of these 2 guys, neither of which is really that big of a problem, because eventually I will kill him. Yeah, seeing how his deck is playing out, I think I just want to trade creatures for creatures. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go... Okay, the question is which card is more threatening? Neither has Trample. This guy is flying. And I've got a bunch of removal in this deck, and I haven't drawn it. I'm gonna deal with this guy just because this guy I can keep bringing back with to chump block with, even if it's not that fast. Okay, that's a good card to draw here. So I can play this. Just to get rid of a card. Good card to get rid of. Play that. I can jump block this guy and as well as cast Something Skeleton. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ooh, that's a good card to draw here. It's a close one. But given the way his deck is playing, I think he has a slight advantage because Ritual Suit seems to be pretty terrible versus deck right now. This information campaign's okay. Problem is Reassembling Skeleton really doesn't do anything. And because Ritual Suit doesn't either, I've on a 1 turn clock here. Actually, no, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead to that because I can do it to any target. And I think he knows this. Wait, did he not use it? Wait, hold on. Wait, so did he have that in his graveyard and now he can't cast it, I guess? I just gotta play this to get as many things as the quest as I can done. Yep. Cast as many, I think it's black or red spells, I believe. I've never seen anyone spam any of those. It's kinda odd. So I've hit 500, 1 win away from being able to get another pack. Yeah, Ritual Suit just was not good against his deck. This is a good starting game with Deadweight. Would even mulliganed here. That's pretty good for me. Okay, so he scried to the top, so he's not in that bad of a position, especially since he's on the draw. So far red. Not going to be able to disdainful stroke anything, so. Okay, it's mono red aggro. Knowing it's going to be red, it's very likely going to be either mono red aggro or red blue Drakes, which is a deck that I currently have, but it's not too good because I don't have that much card draw in it yet. Well, I guess I do have a decent chunk of card draw, but not like good card draw. Yeah, so ideally play this, then wait a few turns and play Ritual of Suit. Is going to be my best play here. I've got Murder for any bigger card you might have, but with only 2 lands and being a mono red aggro, it's unlikely that's going to be the case. I do need to draw an island here. Okay, Disinformation Campaign, that's okay. So I can go Disinformation Campaign, Ritual of Suit next turn. And yeah, I drew a second copy of this guy, so that's really good. So I'm not in that bad of position. Disdainful Stroke's not going to do anything here. attack me for a bunch this turn. Get me down to 9, but I've got Ritual of Suit. I've also got Fountain of Renewal in hand, so if I hit a swamp, or hit a island, I can play these guys and Fountain of Renewal, which is a perfect card versus these decks. This is always a tricky card. I think because of Fountain of Renewal, I'm going to take it. And I did hit an island. That card's really good in mono red aggro, because it either deals 4 damage to you, which is pretty useful, or it gives them 3 cards, which will more often than not be 4 damage. So a shock next turn will kill me, or pretty much any burn spell, but I'm willing to take that risk. Because that card otherwise is just too powerful. Especially with, not Madness, but what's it called? Alright. It was a risk, I knew that. Had a pretty solid draw, not too good of a draw. I could have had a better draw and won that, but it's alright. It was a pretty close game, actually, because if he didn't draw a burn spell that turn or the turn after that, then I pretty much couldn't be burned out. And any creature he would have drawn would have just been blanked out by my 3/3s, as well as my murder. So that'll be it for this episode of MTG Arena. See you guys in the next one right after this.